That's a good one there. But there's a nice little striper. We're gonna try a few rock points today. Lake came up about a foot in just a couple days. I would think it would push some of these fish shallow, especially it was warmer water as well. So water temp came up about 5 degrees, like I said, in just a couple of days. So I would think there'd be fish up here, but we'll figure it out. There's one. There he is. Oh my gosh, he just ate it. One just pecked it. Very well could have been a bluegill. I just came over this big old rock. And you guys can see right there, it's that big old boulder. That's what I just came around. I'm not seeing anything up here. Nothing that would make me stay. All right, let's get out of here. Apparently I didn't change the leader on this rod. Man, I thought I did. Well, that'll be before next tournament for sure. Well, I missed that fish, guys. That fish was probably on there for a good 30 seconds. Good one too. This thing's gonna have it choked. Yeah, he's got his teeth all over this line. Look at that one. That's a good one. That's 3-pounder. Look at how far down. And he ripped my worm apart. Sick. That's a good one there. 3-pounder. I wonder if there's more up there. We'll find out as I get this hung in the rocks. That fish was up there shallow. Super shallow. And probably had it for a while. Like I said, I think I felt it eat probably within like the second reel turn. And I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Probably haven't been out here in a few days. And just didn't set the hook, so kept working the bait like a big dummy, and fortunately for me, that fish just held on to it for forever. So set the hook, 3-pounder, just like that. So bigger fish up on the shallower rock. Seen a lot of fish on secondary points. Water temp's still pretty cold, but it's gone up a little bit. Temperatures look like they're pretty stable the next week and a half, so I would imagine they're going to start moving, guys. They're definitely going to start moving. They're probably going to be just about everywhere. Classic springtime coming up here pretty soon. You catch them shallow, you catch them deep, under docks, on rock, you name it. So that's our biggest fish so far, though, up on rock. So no surprise there. But we'll see if we can replicate it. I'm already hung. Well, there's some garbage or something down there under that dock, because I am hung. And the front is officially moving in. Wind's picking up. Getting cold. It is cooling down fast. Wow, these fish are on piles. What in the world? These fish are, how are these fish on piles? Guys, this is crazy. I came out, I wanted to try something. Something a little early. It's probably a nice one too. It's probably stripe. Oh yeah, striper, I figured. I was gonna say, if this was a bass, I'd have lost my mind. Yeah, this should not have worked yet for bass, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some bass on that pile. There's a lot of fish on it, but here's a nice little striper. Jeez, I kind of wish it was a bass, but that's kind of the next progression out of these ditches is anywhere in the country, wherever you are, it doesn't matter. But these fish are going to start moving up onto secondary points and points, moving back into spawning pockets, and just, you know, moving up there, getting ready to go spawn. So I figure I'd check some of these brush piles, as there is a lot of fish. That's ridiculous. How are there so many fish? That's wild. I mean, guys, look at all these fish. Great. Look at all these fish. Every one of these dots is a fish. There's the pile back there. That's, I don't know. Are these bass? Are they just stripes? They look like bass to me. They're not gonna eat. But look at all those fish following. Well, let's see if we can go repeat that. My goodness, guys, that fish ate it at 100 miles an hour. Look at that, never even, just totally just jammed me up. I could never ever catch up to that fish. Didn't have a chance. Well, we missed a couple there. These fish are moving. Kind of surprised me. This one would be a good one here. Maybe, I don't know. Nah, he's just a little guy. Still fun. Look at that fish. Just creeping this Kitech on the bottom. Wow. That fish was pinned. That fish was pinned. He about destroyed my Kitech. Little dink. Came up and munched it. I'm very surprised, guys. These fish are starting to move into their pre-spawn locations. These are obviously all have been very, very small, which tells me that it is entirely the males right now. I'm sure the big fish are still out a little deeper. That one ate it on the bottom. I don't know how big this is. He's kind of acting a little bit better. Oh yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Two and 3/4 probably. Good fish there. I've caught them so many different ways today. I mean, I've caught fish shallow. Right now I'm in 35 feet. Caught them on a worm, on a swim bait. Kind of a little bit of everything. Just keeping things honest. And they're eating.